Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell.
Hello there, got a bit of an unboxing for you, quick and dirty, as has been the usual recently, unfortunately. Here we go. Got first we have Avengers Endgame. I'll do some photos in a bit. Yeah, here we go. There's that. Packaging, but we'll break into that shortly. And then we also have what's in here. Detective Pikachu, which is rather shiny and rather nice. There we go. Of course, it's a shiny. It's got a trading card in it. That's quite cool. Shall we get those unpacked and show you the inside? Okay, let's get open this Avengers Endgame steelbook. Oh, it's actually a card. Makes it change these days. It's a slip of paper. Honestly, it's not even a joke card as such as cut type part at the bottom. There we go. So, obviously metallic. It's got a couple of areas where shine showing through for the metallic under part. That's quite cool. On the back. There we are. It's rather fun. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Right, so in there we've got the normal Blu-ray. Oh, that's quite nice. Robert Downey Jr. There's the 4K disc and the bonus disc, which has just got special features on it. And there's Scarlet as well. And not having seen the movie yet, I've got a horrible feeling I know what that means, but there we go. That's quite cool. Again, I'll put some photos up in a moment. Let's put those back in. For the moment, we'll move on to Detective Pikachu. There we go. There we go. Paper again. New cardboard. Okay. It's pretty standard for one of those. There we go. Oh, that's quite nice. That's a bit of artwork on the back. Artwork on the front's quite nice. Let's get inside. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's quite cool. Tremo card for Detective Pikachu. Alright. Okay. So there's the 4K disc and the normal Blu-ray. Okay, oh, that's a bit disappointing. Hey ho, there we go. Not the best inside in the world. It'll do the job. Being as I'm not going to be able to watch the 4K one for a little while yet. Let's pop it in that way around. There we are. I'll put some photos in, and I dare say we'll have a reaction to this at some point. Alright, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye. Hello everyone, time for a very quick impromptu unboxing which I will tag on to another video. This arrived a few days before the UK release, which is nice, and it's from FNAC. I know what it is, fortunately, because I remember ordering this one. As you will see, probably, if I've got any sense, I'll put this at the end of the video where I unbox Captain Marvel. So this seems appropriate. So let's get this open. Aha, whee. And then what we have inside is what they now call Shazam, which of course was originally called Captain Marvel. But let's get that out. Okay, so in a shock movie with a 4K steelbook, front, back, obviously all in French. Okay, let's get this open, shall we? Okay, so it's quite a basic steelbook by the look of it. There's no spot varnishing, no embossing or anything like that. Let's get the J card off. Well, J paper these days. Don't get card in there. There we go. So just to prove that the language makes no difference in this case. Okay. So there's that, and Shazam logo on the back. I will do some photos obviously. Let's have a look at what discs we have inside. Ooh. Okay, oh, they've changed the packaging a bit. Whoa, they've got rid of the stackers. Excellent. Right, so in here we have the 4K disc, the 3D disc, the normal Blu-ray, and a soundtrack disc. Not sure how much is on there. It's not too bad. Looks reasonably full. That's quite cool. Let's pop those out the way a moment. I will, of course, as I say. Let's pop that over there. At least we've got rid of those stackers, so we're not going to have any damaged discs. But there we go. That's quite cool, isn't it? Across to there. There we go. Now, I've not seen the film, so this is going to be interesting. Let me just pop that back in. Put the 4K one back there because I'm not going to be using that for a while. Anybody wants to help me with that, feel free. Just pop the CD. Oh, well, that's stuck under something, didn't I? There we go, pop the CD in there. There we go. Right, so I'm really looking forward to watching this because from what I understand it's as good, if not better than Aquaman and Wonder Woman. So yeah, all the good stuff. Right, thank you very much for watching. Photos will follow, and speak to you soon. Take care, and hopefully see you either TFN or DST. welcome to another unboxing. A couple of things through the post today, so let's have a look. We've got one from Zabi, which I think I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Yep, there we go. Captain Marvel and Steelbook. Steelbook. I have the sleeve ready. So, yep, no embossing, pretty basic actually for a Steelbook these days. I'll have a look at it properly in a moment. And then we've got a couple of things. Okay, so the rain was getting worse, the light was getting worse. This is the best place I can probably record from at the moment. Here we go. These came out of the two packages, as you saw earlier. Let's have a look inside these, shall we? Right, so let's get into them. Bit of Captain Marvel. Right, so as I alluded to earlier, there's no embossing on this. This is like, it seems to be a typical Disney thing of late, from Marvel and whoever they're using this week as their branding. Get some of that goo off. Okay. Well, it's a typical J card with this for this at the bottom. Yeah, 4K. 4K disc's got no extras, Blu-ray disc's got the extras, right? Okay, artwork's quite nice. It's decent enough. But no embossing, nothing special going on. So, oh, hold on. Is that spot varnish? Yeah, bit of spot varnish going on there, that's quite nice. Logo on the back is really good. It's not bad. Not bad. Captain Marvel on the side. We'll add some photos, obviously. There we go. So, don't need to worry about ultraviolet codes anymore, do we? Unfortunately. Right, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. Right, totally different artwork on the two discs, which is fair enough. It's quite a nice image in the front, inside, so that's quite cool. Let's pop this back in. 4K disc will get used much later, so we're still getting a 4K player and 4K TV. But there we go. It's really annoying, I can't play them on the phone. There. That artifacting over streaming. There we go. Half expecting I just turn up in Top Gun. Right, let's have a look inside these two. Let's get the cellophane off there. Photos of these two now. Right, so Star Trek II Wrath of Khan. This is a single disc, I think. Yeah, total disc time 75 minutes and 28 seconds. Here we go. Ooh, that's quite cool. Oh, that's a nice touch. So you've got the original album cover inside. So you can flick them round, I would assume. Let's see if we can get this out. Without daring it with one hand. Yep, there we go. Right, so that's how it works going there. Oh, photos. Nice bit of layout work. A lot of text. I need a good read. Not a lot of text. Oh yeah, classic shots. Literally, shots of shots. Yeah. It's rather nicely done, isn't it? Giving you a little bit of context on each track. It's quite cool. Alright, and then, as I said, the original album cover inside. Let's pop that back in. Ooh. Alternate concepts, that's quite cool. Nice artwork there, and the single disc with the Genesis waveform. let's have a look at Star Trek 3 Search for Spock. Again, James Horner, like the first. Well, like Star Trek 2. 2 discs this time. So it looks like you've got the original soundtrack album, and 9 tracks, and then 16 tracks from this expanded edition. Okay, original album cover inside. Disc 1, Genesis. Shockingly, didn't expect that at all. Disc 2, Genesis blowing up, and ooh, Space Dock. Nice. I assume this is going to be the same as the Star Trek 2 one. Oh. So yeah, movie great. Space Dock, Excelsior in the background we left behind. Space Dock it is. Pretty much the same. Right, 2 distinct programs. This one contains a complete score as featured in the film itself, while this 2 presents the 1984 soundtrack album and its pop single bonus track. In 4 cases, the record employed alternate takes compared to the film soundtrack. Okay. Remix the entire score from 3-track film mixes. So the multi-track recording. Originally recorded by Dan Wyatt, Paramount Studio, and then operated out the record plant. Okay. So yeah, more work. Isn't it basically the same as the Star Trek 2 one? Okay. It actually tells you which are the original tracks and which have been alternate versions from each other. See what I mean? US final release of Star Trek 3 was a gatefold edition containing its pop instrumental of Horner's Enterprise and Spock themes. Wow, okay. That's going to have worth listening to. There we are. Okay. Right. Time for me to do some photos, but thank you for watching. And I'll see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe to me here on YouTube, subscribe to Geekology 1 on YouTube. I'm sure things are popping up in little eyes. Click the eye in the top right hand corner, you should be able to see everything, and things in the description below as well. There may be a competition thing on the end of this, so I'll go for that any second now. I doubt there'll be any bloopers because David's not in the room. And you know, just check out our Twitter and Facebook feeds. There's Geekology the group on Facebook as well, so check that out. And you may also want to look at our Patreon page, all links below, so do come check it out. If you subscribe at ensign/mini autobot or above, you will get early access to videos. Alright, thank you very much, take care, see you soon, bye. Welcome to another Geekology unboxing. It's not a what's in the box though, because I know what's in the box. And thank you very much to Sony UK for sending this over via their retail outlet. What we have in here is, well, let's take a look, shall we? Packing. Right. One Sony Xperia 1 mobile phone, handset, smartphone, whatever you want to call it. This is a bit of an upgrade from my current phone because this has a 4K HDR OLED screen on it rather than an LCD, and it also is allegedly capable of recording in 4K HDR, which will make things very interesting. So yeah, it basically records in the format known as HLG, which is basically HDR for recording devices, and it will be how the BBC and other organisations put out HDR content. So if you're buying a TV that's HDR, make sure it's got HLG on it as well, because otherwise it's a bit pointless in a way. Alright, so there's that, but the box is obviously too big for just that. So one of the things you can get now is if you'd pre-ordered this with a couple of retailers, you could have sent off a form to claim a free gift. But if you buy it directly from Sony's own UK website, it includes in the box that, which is the award-winning Sony wireless noise cancelling headphones known as the WH-1000XM3. As you can see, what hi-fi gave it a 5 out of 5. The suggested retail price on that is £329, I believe. Okay, you can pick it up for a bit less than that. You can get it for under 300, but as a free gift, that's not bad. Right, so what we'll do, I'll go and grab a knife and I'll move the camera, and then we'll open up the boxes. Okay, now we're about to open these, but before I forget again, if you do want to send us anything for what's in a box, or you want to send us something for review, you can do. It'll go to Geekology, care of Dazzling Dreams GB, 154 Vaughton Street, Birmingham, B120SS. That's in the United Kingdom. Anything that's sent to this address will be sold either to a member of the team or on eBay or whatever once the review's done, and the money goes to the charity. Okay. Just so you know, Dazzling Dreams GB is a children's charity based in Birmingham that buys equipment for kids in need at schools and things like hospices and stuff like that, where they need equipment for the kids who are in there. Okay, so you can find out more about Dazzling Dreams if you have a quick search on the net. It'll be linked below anyway. Okay, right, let's go for the phone first. Right, let's have a look. Oh, that's tight. Well, I would expect. Oh. Right, so there we go. One Xperia 1 phone. It's got a lot of stickers on it. So your 3 cameras on the back, or 3 lenses on the back. Yeah, it's got the tray like my current phone, which is the Xperia XZ Premium. It looks like the fingerprint scanner is on the side. We've now got a separate button because on my current phone, the fingerprint scanner is the button for the power button, which has caused occasional problems, but only minor little things. But it's nice that they've separated them out. There's the rocker for your volume, and you can also use that for zoom on the camera. There we go. USB-C, speaker. I assume that is where, yes, SIM and micro SD go in there. Okay. Ooh, get it back in without damaging it. I always feel a bit flimsy, those things do. As you can see, it's a different form factor to almost every phone ever. This is great if you're wanting to watch things in CinemaScope, basically. So yeah, it's actually interesting. That fits so much better in my hand than my current one because of the lack of width. I've got a feeling I can get on with this a lot better, which is strange because it's actually much taller. I will do some comparison photos using something else to take photos at some point. I will clean my phone first. But yeah, that's different. Okay, so one phone, tray for it. Right, assume manually type things are in there, or a pamphlet, it would appear. Okay, strain, starting guide. Sure, I need that. And then in here we've got headphone cable. Headphones rather. We've got the headphones there. We've got the USB-C cable, charging adapter for it. As usual with Sony, it's got one of those weird slidey things. For those of you in the United States or elsewhere, we have 3 pin plugs. It's basically so everything, the idea is everything's Earth. This obviously won't be Earth because it's got a plastic pin. But if you don't have the plastic pin on a British socket, it won't actually open the orifice to put in the live and neutral. So it's a safety feature we have. So yeah, unless there's something, and you notice that the one is longer than the others. So literally start pushing it in and it allows the others to go in. So you can't electrocute yourself. So that's quite cool. And then we have the adapter, USB-C to headphones. Because there's no headphone jack on it there. And it's interesting actually, before I got the XZ Premium, I was avoiding phones that didn't have the 3.5mm jack port on them. Because I was going to use a pair of wired headphones. Since then, I switched over to using Bluetooth, and the headphone port got a little bit loose. It's been sorted now, but I was just like, it's another part that can go wrong. So, in an incredibly unpopular attitude to it, I think I could just stick with Bluetooth now, rather than having a physical cable that could either trip me up if it's long enough, or result in something being grabbed or whatever. So yeah, I think Bluetooth is going to be my choice from now on. Right, so let's pop all those back in for the moment. I'll leave the phone out maybe. Okay. Let's have a closer look at that actually, shall we? So there we are. Glass, Corning Gorilla Glass front and back. Your 3 lenses, so I'll be taking some photos at some point. So you see anything starting to pop up on Facebook from me, you know what it is. So there's a normal telephoto and a wide angle. Okay. But as I said earlier, it records in 4K HDR for video. It's HLG encoded, and I'm going to need some software to do that, I think, unless there's something already on board or something I can download for this. So that'd be quite cool. I need a case, I need a screen protector, those are on the way. So I think what I'll be doing is finish this unboxing, and then I'll be doing the occasional little bit of video footage of me saying how I'm getting on with the phone, what I'm doing with it, and things like that. Just to give you an idea, which will probably be in a separate video, because this is an unboxing. It's something different for the channel, or maybe I'll put it on channel 1, I don't know. Depends on how much I interact with David with this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having a play. There's actually a special mode on it, so you can essentially record in the same kind of style as a film camera does in 4K HDR, which is, and you have different settings for different sort of like themes or styles of recording. But I'll soon find that out, and you'll probably be subjected to all of the results. So advance apology, maybe. Let's have a look at these headphones, because this is an insane free gift, frankly. I say free, not really free, but yeah. Considering this is a premium phone, fair enough. I can already feel the quality of the box. This makes me think of the Platinum PlayStation headphones, or the 20th anniversary PlayStation I got, which I was very lucky to get, to be fair. I'm a very lucky person, it would appear. Oh, okay, yeah. That's not bad at all. Quite some thick cardboard there, acting as the lid. Slightly flimsier on the other, well, on the one side. No, that's pretty hard cardboard. That's pretty hard cardboard. Oh, hello. That's quite cool. Something little carry pouch. Well, it's case. It's a hardish case. All of the manuals and stuff, which is fair enough. Let's wait a moment. That's quite nice. Rose gold. Okay. I like that pocket on the outside as well. Oh wow. Okay. They say they're premium headphones. They ain't kidding. Wow. Okay, let's get this cardboard packaging out. So I'll be wandering around with that. What is that? Okay, so headphone jack. USB-C charging cable. They fold up quite small as well. Oh, you can feel the quality on those. Wow. Okay. That's, wow. Okay. That does feel like a premium product. Totally. Some luxury for your ears. Power cable there, noise cancellation or ambient button there, and everything else I assume is going to be controlled from an app. Oh, okay. Right, Bluetooth pairing. So the right there's buttons inside it. That's going to need some playing with. Okay, let's switch that off now. This is just an unboxing after all. Oh, okay. Back in there. What is that in there? Oh, it does not want to come out. Oh! Airline adapter. Did not expect that. That's quite cool. Not I've been on a plane for like 15 years, but yeah, or something like that. I mean, I know it's an expensive pair of headphones, but it feels it. I feel quality. Actually, let's put that back in, shall we? I love the fact they've actually given you sort of specific slots for everything as well. Just quite nice. Actually, I think that's supposed to go around that way around, isn't it? Yes. I cannot knock that. Beginning to see why this has got the score it got, but we'll in what hi-fi. But we'll be giving that a run for its money as well, and see how good they really are. But so far, that's looking pretty good. Right. So that's the unboxing. Back in there, and I'll catch you later with a bit more on these new acquisitions and see how they perform. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Something a little different for the channel, to be fair, or indeed either of the channels. On that note, please do make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that bell to make sure you get your notifications, and also check out Geekology, the normal channel. Go to Geekology 1 and subscribe and hit that bell for that as well. There's also Geekology, the group, over on Facebook. We've got Facebook and Twitter feeds, and also there's a Patreon page, so do come have a look at that. We have several tiers available, one of which is marked as ensign/mini-autobot, where if you subscribe at that tier or above, you get early access to the videos. But yes, come say hi at some point. There's also the Patreon page, where if you subscribe at the level called mini-autobot, there's also the Patreon page, where if you pick the tier that says ensign/mini-autobot and subscribe at that level or above, you get early access to all our videos. Well, the ones I can manage to give you early access on, at least, which usually you do, or at least you get sort of an early version or something like that. But yes, do check that out. Check us out on Facebook, Geekology group on Facebook, Twitter feed, make sure you subscribe, hit bells, all that stuff. And never ever 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 finish watching our videos until you see the end screen, because you never know what's going to happen between the credits and the end screen. See you later. Bye bye.